좀. It's Drawful Animate. It's not rocket science, but it is animated farts. With this many players, we have time for 2 rounds. Come on, let's play. Check your device for the title of your animation. It might be pretty weird, like Itchy Itchy or Funk Ruined the Wedding. Make an animation on your device that would fit that title. When you're done, hit Submit. You'll get points for each player that guesses the correct title. You've got this, probably. Remember, you're always welcome in the audience. Go to jackbox.tv and enter the room code. We're halfway. Maybe tap on frame 2 and get to work. We're running out of time. We need to solve the climate crisis right now. Oh, also, finish your animation. Animation's complete. Let's see what we've got. What's a good title for this animation? Write it on your device now. Something. Here they all are. Which title do you think is quote-unquote correct? I can't wait to see what happened. This is the part of the drawing game where you do writing. Okay, check these out. Let's check out the results. I only have one thing to say. Ha ha! Enter your title now. Here are your choices. Boy, I am psyched for these reveals. Write your decoy. It's decision time. Okay, I'm actually curious how this one turned out. All right, y'all, we're doing this again. Your new title is on your device, and your device is conveniently in your hands. Halfway through, a perfect time to migrate to the second frame. The drawing is done. Let's check out the first animation. Ooh, this one is breathtaking. Go ahead and vote. Hey, pick something. Okay, here's what happened. I'm gonna be nice about this one in case a child did it. Whoa, check these out. Behold the results. What a fine effort. Well, this is what we've got. Who voted for what? Let's find out. last animation. If you're stuck, just put your mom. That always wins. Uphold democracy right now by voting. Okay, let's see what happened.
Truffle animate, it's art on overdrive.
The pleasure's mine. I have arrived. Hello.
Not long ago, on a night filled with guile and malevolence, there was a gathering of the world's most ingenious detectives, who, as it happens, were also the world's most devious murderers. They had devised a unique competition where they earned points for solving crimes and points for committing them. Each detective was equipped with 2 murder weapons. Look at the prompt on your device to see the first one you'll draw. But be cautious. As a murderer, you also have a calling card, a letter from your own name that you must include in your drawings. Do your best to hide the letter as part of the image, like so. If your calling card is too obvious, your fellow detectives may spot it and trace the weapon back to you. Draw 2 weapons and hide your calling card now. By the way, if you've played before, you can turn off tutorials in the settings menu. I promise not to take it personally.
Dandy.
Your time's half gone. You should be starting your second drawing. Finish up before time runs out. To assist in their plans, each detective had a secret accomplice disguised as a party guest. Use your device to give your guest a name. Any ridiculous alias will do, but don't leave any clues to your own identity.
First rate.
Indeed.
Yes, that will do nicely. And just in time for the party.
Everyone, your attention please. Please welcome our honorees for the evening, the world's greatest detectives.
Poor thing. He's got no idea what you're up to.
I'm your host, Lord Tippett. Don't let let the monocle fool you. I have perfect vision. Oh, you brought gifts. You can set them down anywhere.
Looks like one of your drawings is out in the open just as well. These gifts represent every type of weapon you'll see this evening, and no detective draws the same weapon twice.
Oh, and let's have a warm welcome for your esteemed guests. Wonderful. Now, let's just... Egad! We seem to have blown a fuse. Did somebody plug in the margarita machine? At least with you all around, we can be sure there won't be any foul play.
Oh, I wouldn't be so sure. Now's your chance to strike. Choose a guest to murder on your device. Then guess which detective brought them to the ball. Use your knowledge of what your fellow detectives may have written, or simply take a stab in the dark. If you're the first to figure out who brought a guest, your murder is successful, but your weapon will be left behind as evidence. Then get on with it before the lights come back.
Is the chandelier voice activated? Lights on? All better now? Saints be praised! 4 of our guests have been murdered.
Each murder earns the perpetrator a secret point. And the longer you get away with it, the more you can earn.
Well, at least the world's greatest detectives happen to be here. What a stroke of luck. To my amateur detective board. Aha! We've found the murder weapons. Let's start by focusing on just 2 of these dastardly implements. Thanks to science, we can tell how many awful attempts were made on each guest's life.
And if you brought one of these guests, each of those attempts earns you points.
This is strange. If I didn't know better, I'd say these weapons are the same as some of the gifts you all brought.
How ironic.
Unfortunately, we really only have time to solve one of these cases.
That means the other murderer will get away, for now.
Examine the evidence and talk through your theories. Choose the case you have the best chance of solving.
My word. Let's see.
Fascinating.
Come now.
Uh-oh.
On with it.
Move your feet.
Excellent. We have our case. You there. Since you brought this guest, I'm letting you borrow my lucky magnifying glass. Use your device to move it over the evidence for a closer look. Now, everyone hurry and vote for who murdered this guest. By the way, you can use the hurry up button to speed up the timer if your fellow detectives are dragging their feet.
My. Now we're having fun.
Interesting.
You claim one of your fellow detectives is the killer? Fess up, detective. Are you innocent or guilty of this crime?
I knew you'd get it wrong.
Oh, whoopsie-doo. Still, if any of you did vote for the actual guilty party, I'll see to it you're rewarded with points at the end of the night.
And as for our escaped murderer, keep lying low and there will be even more points in your future.
There's one pair of murders left to examine. Not to step on your toes, but may I suggest actually solving the mystery this time? I wish there was something I could do for those of you who brought these guests.
I'm sure there's something I can do.
All right, you know what to do?
And if you're a murderer, deflect suspicion onto the other case. Your life depends on it, or at least your sterling reputation.
Here.
Yes, yes.
All right.
Since you brought this guest, you'll get control of the magnifying glass. Don't break it. It's technically my dad's. Now all we have to do is actually solve the case.
Well, we can eliminate one suspect. Their drawing for this weapon is right in front of us.
All right.
Perhaps.
Did I mention that your calling cards aren't necessarily unique? It's possible for two murderers to have the same letter, in case
Well,
that's of interest.
Aha. Let's see. Yes, yes.
What do you have to say for yourself? Fiend! I suppose I should find some rope or something to restrain you. But your outfit is quite nice, so I wouldn't want to bunch it. Great work solving that case. I'm keeping track of who votes for the guilty party and awarding each of you points when you're right, even when the rest of the group gets it wrong. As for the murders we didn't get to, I promise we'll get to it later. Now, someone get the... Dash it all!
It looks like we're running low on weapons. And guests, draw 2 more weapons using the prompts on your device. You'll be hiding the same letter, but it may look a bit different than before.
There you are.
You've used half your time. Don't forget, you have 2 drawings to finish. almost up. While you're at it, recruit a new accomplice by entering another name. Remember, an accomplice that no one tries to murder doesn't do you any good. Give them a name that stands out.
Perfect.
Oh!
Excellent.
True artistry.
Watch this. Why, we have some new arrivals. Please join me in welcoming our new guests. There's still time for me to get a smooch before midnight. Oh, fiddlesticks!
Pick one of our remaining guests and guess who brought them. If you're right, the dark deed will be done.
Everybody stay calm. There's no use gossiping about who's been decapitated before we see for ourselves. That time I ended up locked in the... Oh my God! More murders? This is looking less and less like a series of tragic accidents. I had planned a game of Pass the Slipper, but I guess we're doing this.
All right. Oh, yes. My. Go, Doddle. Come now. Oh.
I see. Let's continue.
The murderer must have been a person.
All right.
Whoever has the most votes when time runs out will be convicted.
Aha!
Perhaps. Fascinating. Yes.
Yes.
Well, spit it out.
It wasn't me.
All right, fair's fair. You may now falsely accuse me of something. There's one last pair of murders to investigate. I wish I could help, but I'm just a simple landed gentry with wealth and titles.
There.
Hurry.
We're waiting.
On with it.
Who shall we pin this one on?
My.
If the room is detectives voting to condemn you.
Yes,
Now's your
yes.
last chance to convince them otherwise.
Let's see.
A hung jury? You've got to work together to pick someone, or the killer goes free. Get it together and vote next time. My party depends on it. And that's that. Story for the grandkids, eh? Not mine. Someone's, but not mine. Now why don't we hang it all!
If you'd like to experience the game on hard mode, try playing while sitting on a mound of fire ants.
I know it's scary, but if you're near the pate, will you fetch me a plate? Perhaps we should all retire to Yuma, Arizona!
Mercy me!
Frankly, I may have lost control of this party a few murders back. Examine the weapons at every angle. Make sure to get your fingerprints all over them.
Well then.
My.
Interesting.
Yes, yes.
Don't waste my time.
Yes, yes.
If you don't solve this one fast, there won't be time to light the baked Alaska.
Ooh. Aha.
My word. Come now.
Don't forget you can use the magnifying glass to highlight what you found for your fellow detectives.
All right.
Let's have it.
It was only logical.
You're going to prison, detective. But not now. This storm's washed out the roads, so you might as well enjoy the rest of the ball. Now on to the midnight. The party's nearly over and we left like a lot of these murders unsolved. Look, just take a guess at all of the remaining cases. I'll give you points if you're right, even if the group votes the other way.
And I'll give murderers extra points for every detective they fool into voting for someone else.
Time is running out. Please hurry.
Aha. Let's see. Move your feet.
Excellent. Moving on.
Oh, yes.
My. Hey, we're in my way.
Quite clever.
Let's see. Oh?
Fascinating.
A master at work.
Well then. Come now.
Here.
I've never felt better.
Nicely done. Next.
Oh, yes,
Uh-huh.
yes.
I've got eye.
Fancy that. Let's go.
I see. Let's continue.
There. Let's see.
I knew it. I didn't. Next.
My word.
Perhaps?
I've got it. My.
On with it.
Oh.
Wonderful execution.
Good. Aha.
Interesting.
Aha. Yes.
Excellent work, detectives. For the most part. As promised, I've been keeping track of who the best detective is. Let's see who gets the prize.
All well and good, but let's see who the best murderer is. And what about the most popular accomplices? And our overall winner is...
Congratulations! I wish I could make the after party, but I have several hundred hours of police testimony to give. Goodbye!